Hello students, in this video I shall be showing a sum on accounts of clubs and societies. So let us read the question. The Maha Amba Sports Club has following assets and liabilities on 1st April 2015. Clubhouse at cost 57,000, sports equipment at book value 15,000, cash at bank 3,000, subscription owing by members 200, insurance prepaid 140. The following is a summary of the receipts and the payments for the year ended 31st March 2016. These are my receipts wherein the money has come in. Subscription 5,500, competition entrance fees 950, proceeds of sale of old sports equipment 1,000, interest received 30. From the payment side we have insurance for 12 months ending on 30th June 2016 624, competition expenses 370, office expenses 183, new sports equipment purchase, repairs and maintenance 97. The following additional information is available. The old equipment disposed of during the year was sold at the book value. So here is my old equipment which is sold at a book value. Sports equipment is depreciated at 10% on the book value of the equipment held at the end of each financial year. The club has 500 members who pay an annual subscription of $100. It's an error in the textbook, so it's only $10. Prepare the income and expenditure account of Maha Amba Sports Club for the year ended 31st March 2016 and prepare the balance sheet of Maha Amba Sports Club as on 31st March 2016. So first of all, we have to look out for the income and expenditure account. Now before the income and expenditure account, we also need to sort out the subscriptions. Remember, in your clubs and societies, your main income is your subscription. So let us see the subscription account. So this is how you will make the subscription account. First of all, I have to see what are my opening balances. My opening balances of subscription are subscription owing by members, means members have to pay me. They are my outstanding subscriptions. Outstanding subscriptions is an asset to the company. So income is going to come, I'm going to get money, so it's an asset to the company. So it will have a debit balance, so I will record it on the debit side. Balance BD 200. Remember, this is just a working note. Then I have to look out what are the subscriptions that have come in the year. Subscriptions that have come is 5,500. How much was I supposed to receive? I was supposed to receive 500 members are going to pay subscription of 10. I was supposed to receive 5,000. So remember, in your income and expenditure account, the subscription that is entered is the one which you are supposed to receive in the whole year. Whatever has been prepaid and whatever is outstanding has to be adjusted. I was supposed to receive 5,000. Now let us see how to prepare subscription account. So here I have written my balance BD as 200 and whatever I received. What is the entry when I get subscription? Money is coming in, so bank account is debited and subscription is my income, so it is credited. So on the credit side I have recorded 5,500. Now when I close the subscription account, subscription is an income, so when I am closing it, I will transfer the funds to the income and expenditure account. So I will debit subscription and I will transfer the balance to the income expenditure. I will transfer 5,000 because I was supposed to receive 5,000 in a year. So that is why on the debit side I have written income expenditure account, and then is I balance the account. I get my balance CD which is 300. Now this is on the means the credit side is heavier. So it indicates a credit balance. A credit balance means I have received. A credit balance in case of an income means I have received the subscription in advance. So this will go in my balance sheet. It is a liability. You will show it in your current liabilities. So when you are preparing this account, you will have to put over here a small dot so that you remember that this also is going to come into your balance sheet. An alternative way of calculating your subscription can be So this is an alternative way as a working note. I will first write the subscriptions that I have received. I have received 5,500. Now I have to find what is exactly for the last year and what is currently for this year and what is still outstanding or anything prepaid or pre-received of the current year. So last year, if I see you have to go up and check in the opening balance. I have certain members that are supposed to pay 200. So, but of course they must have cleared their 200. So that is why subtract last year's outstanding, which was 200. Then 5,300 I get. Now I was supposed to receive the information given in the sum is I was supposed to receive 5,000 in a year. So my subscription, my eligible income for the year is 5,000. That is why I've subtracted 5,000. So this shows me that 300 was received in advance, and this is my current liability. So your main aspect in your clubs and societies is always you have to look out for subscription everywhere. Now I have to prepare my income and expenditure account. So let's start preparing our income and expenditure account. I have already prepared our income and expenditure account over here. You always start with income, and your main income is subscription. So I have handled my subscription as I told you. In the income expenditure account, I will record only 5,000 because this is my income that was eligible for the whole year. What is advanced and what is outstanding was adjusted in this account. Next income is interest. For the income, you will go towards the receipt side and just see what all are my income. In the income and expenditure account, I record all my revenue receipts and revenue expenditure, means expenditure which are in my day-to-day activities. Capital expenditure, capital receipts are not recorded. So what I first handle my subscriptions, then competition entrance fees. For such items, just refer to the payment side also. There is a competition expenses. So I have received more and I have paid less. I can record this. And the third thing which I will record is interest received, which is 30. Only these three are my income: subscriptions, competition entrance fees, and interest received. Proceeds from sale of sports equipment will not be recorded in the income and expenditure account because it is my capital expenditure. Let's go and see how I recorded the incomes. Subscriptions, interest received was 30. Competition entrance fees less expenses. I have recorded the net figure as my income. You have to be careful in various sums. The expenses can more be than the fees. Then you will record the net effect in the expenditure. I have added my income. Now how do I get all my expenses? I will look out in the payment side. Now when you are reading the sum, if you see, I have put a star mark, I have put a dot over here, insurance, prepaid insurance. So that means there is some kind of adjustments that is to be made. It will remind me. Now insurance for the month, for 12 months is 624 paid up till 30th June. My year ending is 31st March. So this is paid for 12 months. So 624 divided by 12. So as you see, the insurance is 624 for 12 months. So I've divided and I found 1 month, which is 52. And since my year ending is on 31st March and the insurance is paid till 30th June, so I have paid 3 months extra of April, May and June. So that is why I have multiplied it by 3 and I have got 3 months prepaid, 156. So I have subtracted 156, which is prepaid. Now if you see this dot mark over here, where insurance prepaid 140, prepaid for last year, means it is a current year expense. So I will add it. So I have added. So I have added 140 over here. So remember, if you are getting confused, the add and subtract, you can also make a small insurance account. Or remember, current year's prepaid, if it is subtracted, so last year's prepaid will have a different, will have a reversal effect. It will be added. It is always the current year's effect what you give for the outstandings or the prepaid. The previous year's effects are always reversal. So I have added 140 and I have written the expenses over here. Coming back to the expenses, I have already recorded the competition expenses. Office expenses I will record as 183. New sports equipment purchase will not be recorded in your income and expenditure account because it's a capital expenditure. All these adjustments are on in the balance sheet. Repairs and maintenance 97. So I have recorded all these expenses, office expenses, repairs and maintenance. Now your main thing of depreciation has to be recorded over here. So depreciation, sports equipment is depreciated at 10% on the book value of the equipment held at the end of each financial year. So let us see what is my sports equipment. Again, I have already put dots at all the sports equipment. Sports equipment in the beginning of the year was 15,000. You will check over here if you have sold. Yes, I have sold 1,000 which have been sold. I have been informed that they have been sold at the book value. So currently I have the sports equipment for 14,000. Also you will check over here if you have purchased. Yes, I have purchased 2,200. So in all my sports equipment becomes 16,200. What is the method of depreciation? 10% of the book value of equipment held at the end of each financial year. So I will calculate 10%. So this is my working note. So here is 15,000 minus 1,000 plus 2,200, whatever I have sold, and add. So at the year end, this is the book value of the fixed of the sports equipment. 10% of this 1620. You go back, and here I have written depreciation of sports equipment, which is 1620. These are all my expenditure. Before finding your surplus, please go back to your sum and just see if any of your adjustments are missing. I have handled this adjustment, I have handled this adjustment, and I have also handled this. I have recorded all the receipts and the payments, and I have also included whatever outstanding and prepaid I am supposed to take from here. Now you can balance your income and expenditure account. I have added all the incomes and deducted all the expenditure. This I get, please mark, it is surplus for the year. Surplus, and if it's a loss, you will write deficit for the year. You will not write profit or loss. Next comes is the balance sheet. The balance sheet starts with the statement of financial position as on 31st March. You start with your non-current assets. So my non-current assets I will get from here. Clubhouse at cost 57,000, and which are the other non-current assets is my sports equipment at book value 15,000. You will always look over here to start for your balance sheet. Your income and expenditure account is started from here. Your balance sheet assets are and liabilities are mainly from here. So I have written my clubhouse, then I have written my sports equipment where I have shown 16,200 less depreciation 14,580. After my non-current assets come my current assets. How do I get my current assets? Here, cash at bank. This cash at bank is your opening balance. Now I need to find my closing balance. How do I find my closing balance? You can just make a small cash book, or here if you just, this is all the balances given to you, only the opening balance is not mentioned. So I will write over here balance BD, which is 3,000, and once I find the closing balance of this income of this receipts and payments account, you have to remember, you have to include your balance BD, and when you find the closing balance, means that is the balance with you in your hand. So after doing the calculations, I have found the closing balance as 7,006. Next is you have to look out for all your other receivables and other payables in your current assets. You have to look around. So I have my other receivables as 156, which is my insurance, which I had prepaid my insurance. So that is a place where you can go do your mistakes. So please look around in your sum that any expenses which you have prepaid or any of the subscriptions which are outstanding, that is your current asset. That is the income that you are going to get. I have finished the asset side. So first was my non-current, that was my current. In current, please remember cash at bank you will get as the closing balance of the cash from your receipts and payments account. I have got the total of the current asset side. Now I will go for the liability section, where your first is accumulated fund. Remember, in your clubs and societies, it is not the capital, it is accumulated fund. Now if it is not provided in your sum, you will go to the opening balances. These are my opening balances. So you will get your accumulated fund from here. The accounting equation is the thing which will help you to find the accumulated fund. It is nothing but the capital. So assets is equal to capital plus liabilities. So assets minus liabilities will give you the accumulated fund. Here I don't see any liabilities. This is asset, sports equipment is asset, cash is asset, this is also asset, and this is also an asset. So I just add it up and I have found my accumulated fund. So here is the accumulated fund, and I have added the surplus for the year in a normal sum. In a traders by final accounts you add the profit. So I got the I have added these two and I have written in the outer column. Then come my current liabilities. Please watch out in the sum for all your current liabilities, any outstanding expenses or any subscriptions received in advance. So I have subscriptions received in advance 300, and this is how my balance sheet total has tallied. So in all, your clubs and societies account consists of subscriptions which have to be handled very carefully, as that is the main income. Then is your income and expenditure account and your statement of financial position. There are certain sums where a club and a society might have a small shop where they must be dealing into some goods. For that such kind of sums, you have to prepare the trading section of the income statement, where only the shop related revenue and the expenditures are recorded, and you will get the profit from the shop. That profit from the shop is recorded as an income in your income statement. Hope you are clear with all the aspects of clubs and societies. Thank you.